important at this point is that we have a transparent process.
A new issue for Austin's crime lab, mold, and how it could impact cases in the courtroom.
The concern tonight, mold found on untested Austin Police Department rape kits, and it will impact justice for victims. Good evening, I'm Robert Hadlow.
And I'm Shannon Wolfson. New tonight, those who work with prosecutors say this latest problem just adds to the ongoing issues impacting Travis County. We have been following this story since KXAN News at 5 o'clock. One of the labs paid by the city found this issue in April. A memo went to the mayor and city council just yesterday. Close to 850 cases are affected. Mold found mainly on the outside of the kits.
Right now, what we're doing is working towards the most appropriate way to remediate that from the outside of those boxes.
City officials say steps have been taken to clean up most of the mold between when they found it and when the city sent out that memo. They stress no samples already processed showed any mold.
But it doesn't take long for mold to emerge. Mold colonies can start on a damp surface in as little as 24 to 48 hours. And it's not just the possibility of contaminating a sample. Mold eats organic material, potentially digesting any evidence. Temperature plays a big part. Mold typically does not grow in freezing temperatures, but the higher the temperature, the better the conditions for mold. So how can we know the immediate and direct results of this new discovery? KXAN's Brittany Glass sat down today with people on both sides of the story to find out.
Travis County District Attorney Margaret Moore says this is concerning, but not in the courtroom.
There is no present impact on any cases in this office.
The DA's message, let's focus on the facts.
The mold is on the outside of these kits, and it did not affect the evidence.
The one kit with mold found inside is considered an outlier.
On that one kit, they were able to develop a profile even with the presence of mold. So I'm not seeing any cause for alarm here.
But that doesn't change what advocates consider the bigger problem.
We have a justice system that allowed kits to sit and crimes go unprosecuted since the 90s. And those seem to be the kits that are affected by this most recent developments.
Emily LeBlanc serves on the Sexual Assault Response and Resource Team. She says in a state with a sexual assault reporting rate of only about 9%, this is just another hit to the public's confidence in the process, which may have devastating consequences.
Putting one more barrier in an already lengthy, difficult, heart-wrenching process for victims of a really horrible crime is likely to make that reporting number go down.
Brittany Glass, KXAN News.
The district attorney says the untested kits were not necessary to whatever prosecution went forward in those old cases. Since police say those kits are not contaminated with mold, the DNA profiles could still be entered into the FBI's combined DNA index system, or CODIS database. These could still have the possibility of matching a suspect's DNA to additional crimes nationwide. All of this is different from the debacle at the APD DNA lab. The department stopped efforts to reopen the lab in December and remove the newly hired chief forensics officer, all because of concerns over his qualifications. A year ago, the Texas Forensic Science Commission suspended operations at the DNA lab due to training. It was later determined someone kept quiet about a broken walk-in freezer, among other issues at the lab. We have continuing coverage on all this, as well as the KXAN investigation called Justice Unraveled, our look into flawed forensics and testing procedures that put some cases in jeopardy. You can find the full report at KXAN.com.